about to check out Mahogany, and I am so excited because there are so many steakhouses in Tulsa and even in Oklahoma in general, and each person's steakhouse is almost like their church, their mecca, and all steakhouses are created equal. Mahogany is part of the House Smith Group, and they have over 20 restaurants in the nation, and so we're going to see how it stacks up to like some other steakhouses we reviewed, like Prime and Bull in the Alley and Jimmy's Chop House, Momo's. And I'm really excited because I've heard really good things and expectations are high, especially after just getting back from Chicago. So let's eat. Welcome back to Jared Gleaton Eats, food lovers. Today, we're diving into Mahogany Prime Steakhouse in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The steakhouse is a holy church of restaurants for many Oklahomans, with each Oklahoma swearing by their steakhouse, the whole steakhouse, and nothing but their steakhouse, so help them God. While not all steakhouses are created equal, Mahogany's reputation precedes it. As part of the House Smith Group, Mahogany promises an exceptional dining experience. Today, we see if Mahogany joins the ranks of other notable steakhouses in Tulsa, like Bull in the Alley and Jimmy's Chop House, as a holy church for steakhouse enthusiasts in Tulsa. Let's explore and see how Mahogany measures up. Let's eat. Upon entering, the first thing you notice is a stunning see-through wine cellar, followed by a beautifully stocked bar. The atmosphere is modern and elegant, with tones of wood, white, and deep, rich red. The lively bar area, complete with TVs, initially seemed out of place for fine dining, but this transitions to the main dining area, quickly dispelling any concerns. With stone and cream-colored walls, deep red carpets, and mahogany accents, the atmosphere felt refined in the dining room. However, you could note in the dining room that they can feel a little cramped and it can get loud. However, Mahogany has private booths, and that's what we got to sit in this evening. Our private booth provided a serene and intimate setting with background music from legends like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. The atmosphere at Mahogany, with this inclusion, successfully blends distinct vibes in a coherent, elegant concept. The service at Mahogany is impeccable, a true team effort. We were greeted by Mercy and Hannah, who promptly escorted us to our reservations for the evening. Our main servers, Cody and Krista, provided excellent, almost piece de resistance service throughout the night. They kept our water glasses full, swapped out silverware and dishes between courses, and meticulously cleaned our table of crumbs. Cody and Krista described each dish in detail, discussing the ingredients with passion and knowledge. Their camaraderie added to the overall dining experience. It's clear that Mahogany fosters a positive work atmosphere, as both Cody and Krista have worked there for years. The consistency of service across all tables was impressive, with each server providing support to the other, ensuring excellence. Even Amy, Mahogany's general manager, visited our table, and Chef Remy Martin came out to discuss the evening's offerings. Now, let's talk about the food, the heart of any dining experience. The evening began with fresh, warm rolls that had a beautiful crust and soft interior. The steam and aroma as the roll was broken open was irresistible. The first course included East Coast oysters with fresh horseradish, mayonnaise, cocktail sauce, and Tabasco. Each oyster tasted fresh with vibrant sea notes that danced on the palate. The sauces, when used sparingly, complemented the oyster flavor profile beautifully. Next up, the main escargot featured chunks of lobster tail poached in garlic butter with melted Havarti cheese. This dish was excellent, with strong initial notes of butter and garlic giving way to delicate lobster and Havarti flavors. The butter broth at the bottom of the dish was perfect for dipping the dinner rolls, and anything less would be a crime against the culinary gods. For salads, we had the house salad with mixed greens, Campari tomato, candied walnuts, goat cheese, and adobe dressing. And we also had the roasted beet salad with seasonal goat cheese and microgreens atop and orange vinaigrette. The house salad balanced salty and sweet beautifully, while the beet salad offered earthy notes of beet followed by sweet orange and tangy goat cheese. The main star was the Kansas City steak with king crab, asparagus, and a béarnaise sauce. The steak was cooked to a perfect medium rare, and the king crab's sweet, salty flavor profile was incredible. The asparagus was cooked to a beautiful al dente, and the béarnaise sauce featured an elegant buttery flavor with tangy end notes of tarragon. Each bite combined these elements into a transcendent experience. This dish rivaled offerings at Peter Luger and Prime and Provisions in Chicago. Well done. For the sides, it included flash-fried Brussels sprouts with molasses and sautéed hand-cut corn. The Brussels sprouts had a perfectly crispy cook, but they leaned heavily on the sweet side, with some bites coating the palate in sweet and oily residue. However, the The sauteed corn was fresh and vibrant with a perfect balance of butter and corn flavors. Overall, good pairing, and that molasses on the Brussels sprouts was unique. For dessert, we had the flourless chocolate cake and creme brulee cheesecake. The cheesecake featured a delightful contrast of texture and taste, with burnt sugar adding a crisp juxtaposed with a light, airy interior. While the cheesecake was well balanced and not overly sweet, the flourless chocolate cake was dense and rich, with a creamy flavor profile balanced by raspberry sauce. The chocolate cake was a bit too rich for my taste, and after a few bites, the flavor profile became monotonal. I don't normally review drinks, as that is not my forte. However, we do have to mention the Moscow Mule and the strawberry rhubarb pie drink. The drinks for the evening were an absolute highlight. The Moscow Mule was crisp and refreshing with beautiful notes of fresh ginger. Cody made us a strawberry rhubarb pie, and this is his concoction, and it was simply stunning. The combination of strawberry and tangy rhubarb in drink form was exquisite. Well done, Cody. Entering Mahogany, expectations were high. Having returned from Michelin Caliber and Steakhouse Fine Dining in Chicago, that set the bar even higher, as that is who Mahogany should be aspiring to be compared to. Mahogany's atmosphere successfully blends distinct vibes into a coherent, elegant concept. The service was excellent, with impressive teamwork and attention to detail. Each food offering ranged from good to borderline piece de resistance. The overly sweet Brussels sprouts and the richness of the chocolate dessert were minor critiques, but the highlights include the lobster escargot, steak, crab, oysters, béarnaise sauce, and that cheesecake. Overall, Mahogany showcases significant effort in creating an upper echelon fine dining experience, evident in every detail of the atmosphere, service, and food. Mahogany is definitely a caliber of steakhouse that lives up to being one of the churches for Tulsa, especially for those who lean towards fine dining. I do encourage you to give Mahogany a try for a romantic evening or an incredible drinks at the bar. Let Mahogany treat you to a delightful night of food, fine service, and fine dining. So, how do we score Mahogany? Atmosphere, 18 out of 20. Elegant, modern atmosphere, seemingly transitioning from a lively bar area to an elegant dining area. There are some critiques. For example, the middle of the dining area can feel a little cramped and get loud. The service is a 20 out of 20. Teamwork providing upper echelon service throughout the evening that rivals other top steakhouses in the United States. Food, 49 out of 60. Good to borderline piece de resistance offerings with well-composed menu and high-quality ingredients. Overall, 87 out of 100. One of the best steakhouses in Tulsa and a well-deserved fine dining destination. Wow. So here are some of my final thoughts when it comes to Mahogany. The atmosphere is really top-notch. It's elegant, it's beautiful. I like how they've separated the sort of sports bar feel from the elegant fine dining. The food overall was excellent, very good to excellent. There were some minor critiques here or there, but nothing big. The steak was truly incredible and well put together with the béarnaise sauce, and that king crab was... Overall, for me, it's one of the top tier steakhouses, and that score for food indicates that right now it's just a hair above Bull for me, especially with the atmosphere being a little lively, but it hits in a different spot. So overall, wonderful. I definitely give it a try. I'll definitely be back, and hopefully I'll see you there. So until next time, friends, let's eat.